Okay po. So our topic for today is about basic differentiation rules. Or we will be discussing for today is all about derivatives. Okay. So paano ba kinukuha yung derivatives? Ano ba yung kailangan kapag nagsosolve tayo ng derivatives? So one technique sa pagsosolve po ng derivatives is when we are solving the slope and we're also solving for the limit. So tandaan nyo, kapag kumukuha tayo ng slope, kapag kumukuha tayo ng derivatives, kapag kumukuha tayo ng limit, isa lang po yung kinukuha natin. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung mga sinolve pala natin last time ay parang kumuha lang din tayo ng derivatives noon. Pero ano nga po pala talaga yung formula ng derivatives? So, this is our learning objectives for this morning: to derive differentiation rules, apply differentiation rules in computing derivatives of rational, natural, exponential, and trigonometric functions. So these are the given limit laws na meron po tayo. So ito lang po itatandaan natin. It is just like yung substitution law na meron tayo sa diniscuss natin last time when we had our discussion about limits. So same lang po siya. So inulit lang dito para ipakita sa inyo kung ano yung mga meron tayo. So we have sum and difference, we have product, we have quotient rule. At eto mga nasa baba po na to, ito yung mga pwede nating tandaan na equation in which meron na siya agad certain value. For example, the limit of e raised to t minus 1 all over t as t approaches 0 is equal to 1. The limit of sine t over t as t approaches 0 is equal to 1. The limit of 1 minus cosine t over t as t approaches 0 is equal to 0. So tatandaan natin itong unang dalawa is equal to 1. Tatandaan natin, etong cosine is equal to 0 if it takes the form of this one. Kung ganyan daw po yung form niya. So what if nagbago tayo ng variable? For example, ito ay naging e raised to x over x. Do we still have the same answer for this one kung naging variable x na siya? Yes or no po? Do we still have the same value for that one if naging variable x na siya? Yes or no? Anyone? Will it still be the same? Will it still be the same? Yes or no po? Any volunteer to answer? Since this is e raised to t minus 1 over t is equal to 1, pinalitan natin, naging e raised to x minus 1 all over x. Will still that be equal to 1? May equate pa ba natin siya sa 1? Yes or no? Any volunteer to answer? Magiging equal pa po ba siya kay 1? If that is the case, ito po yung given sa atin. Ito po yung given sa atin. The limit of e raised to t over t approaches 0, pag ganyan daw po yung lumabas, ay equal siya sa 1. Eh what if ganito naman po yung lumabas? E raised to x minus 1 over x is equal to 1. Will still magiging equal pa rin po ba siya sa 1? Yes or no? Any volunteer? Sa tingin nyo, will this equation be equal to 1, itong equation na to? Magkamukha lang po ba siya? Same lang po ba yung dalawa na to? Yung ating e raised to x saka ating e raised to t? Are they the same? Yes or
Yes
no po?
sir. Yes po.
Yes, they are the same. Therefore, they must be equal to 1. So, pinapalitan lang naman po yung variable dyan. So, kahit na anong gamitin nating variable, they will be the same. For example, sin t over t is equal to 1. What if pinalitan ko to ng sin m over m? Is the answer equal pa rin kay 1? Yes or no?
Yes po.
Okay, they will still be the same.
Yes po.
So what if pinalitan ko naman si 1 minus cosine t? Ginawa kong k. Will the answer be 0?
Yes po. Opo.
Okay, because they are variable. Pag sinabi nating variable, we'll be able to change it. So, pwede nating baguhin kung ano mang variable yung ginamit natin. Okay, let's move on. So, ano nga ba yung mga symbols na ginagamit natin when we are getting the derivatives? So, ano ba yung mga symbols na yon? So, if we're asked to get the derivatives, these are the symbols that we're going to use. These are the symbols for derivatives. We have f prime of x. We have y prime. We have the xf of x. We have the f of x. We have d over dx of f of x and dy over dx. So, ituturo ko sa inyo kung ano lang yung mga common na ginagamit if we are dealing with derivatives. So, itong first one, it is common na ginagamit natin if we are dealing with derivatives. And also, y prime, the second one, and the last one, dy over dx. Okay. Pero sa ibang books, makikita nyo pa rin tong mga to. Ito po. Yan, makikita nyo pa rin yung mga yan. So, pero ang common na ginagamit natin is yung first, yung second, and yung third. Ay, ito pong last na meron tayo. Okay po? So, kapag nakakita kayo ng f prime of x, y prime dy over dx, therefore, it means that we are getting the derivative. Okay? And also, ibig sabihin ng prime, pag isang prime lang po nakalagay dyan, it means first derivative. E paano po kunwari naging dalawa? What do you think? Kapag naging dalawa, it becomes what? The
Second derivative po.
second derivative. Okay. E paano kunwari naging tatlo? It means that we're getting the
Third derivative po, sir.
what? The
Third
third
derivative.
derivative. Oh, namimiss na ni John Lee yung face-to-face. John Lee, balik ka na dito. Namimiss ka na ng mga classmate mo sa face-to-face.
Sir, hindi ko po
Namimiss
sila
ko
miss.
ulit,
Hindi,
guys.
joke lang po.
Hindi na daw kayo na... Huwag ka na mag-alala, naririnig ka nila. May klase pa kasi sila eh. Ano lang tayo. Okay. So, these are the different derivatives of different functions. Okay. So, pag sinabi nating linear function, y is equal to mx plus b. Okay. So, we have y is equal to mx plus b. Therefore, if we are given y is equal to mx plus b, remember that the derivative of y is y prime. And it is also equal to dy over dx. And if we are dealing with a linear function, the derivative of a linear function is that, ano po ba ibig sabihin ng m dito? Di ba when we are given y is equal to mx plus b, m means the slope. Therefore, when we are getting the y prime or the derivative, y prime is just equal to m. And that is the derivative of a linear function. Is this clear po? Okay. So para ma-visualize nyo, therefore, if I am given y is equal to 5x plus 7, what is the derivative of y is equal to 5x plus 7? Anyone? What is the derivative of y is equal to 5x plus 7? Since it is a linear function, anong sabi natin? Of a linear function is just the derivative ng is just dy. Okay. Kung ano yung derivative agad, it is a for this one. Hello po, am I still audible? Visible? Hi. Nawalan po kasi ng internet. Hello? Nawala po ba ako kanina?
Yes po, sir.
Nawala po ako kanina?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry. Biglang nawala ng internet. Okay, so tatandaan nyo guys, if tinatanong ka ng derivative ng linear function, the answer is just the slope or yung m natin. Therefore, if you're given y is equal to 7 minus 8x, what is y prime? Guys, what is y prime? If you are given 7 minus 8x, what is your y prime? Y prime is equal to anyone? Y prime is equal to negative. Therefore, that is now our derivative. Okay, maliwanag po ba? Okay, next. Derivative of a constant. So, what if we're now given a constant? Nawawalan ata ako ng internet, nawawala kayo. So, pag sinabi nating derivative of a constant, those constants are symbols with values. So, for example, we have we have pi. Any symbol na meron siyang value, it falls under our constant. So, ibig sabihin, kapag tinanong ka ng derivative of a constant function, therefore, the answer is just equal to 0. Example, what is the derivative of 1,500? Is 1,500 a constant?
Yes.
Yes. Therefore, what is the derivative of 1,500?
0 po.
0 po.
0. What is the derivative of negative 500,000? What is the derivative of negative 500,000? That is
0 po.
0. It's still 0. Okay. So, alam na po yung derivative ng linear function. Alam na yung derivative ng constant function. So, let's now have the sum and difference rules for differentiation. So, it's just like our limit law. So, yung limit law natin, if it's addition, if it's subtraction, paghiwalayin lang natin siya ng symbol na meron siya. So, kung addition plus, kung subtraction minus. So, just like this one, ito ay subtraction. Pero, it falls under linear function. Kaya hindi na natin siya dapat iisa-isahin na what is the derivative of 4x? What is the derivative of negative 5? Hindi na po ganon. Eh, since alam naman natin yung derivative ng linear function, which is just the slope, therefore, we could finally say that the derivative of 4x minus 5 is just 4. Are we clear? Clear po ba dito? Clear po ba doon?
Yes po.
Okay. So, punta naman tayo ngayon sa power rule for differentiation. So, burahin ko lang ito, no? So, ito po yung kailangan nating matutunan. So, mag-stop sharing lang po ako. And I'll just spotlight this one for everyone. Okay, for the power rule. So, what if you're given y is equal to x raised to n? And you're asked to get the derivative using power rule. So, this is how we get the derivative of an equation that is equal to y is equal to x raised to n. Okay. Therefore, its derivative now, y prime is equal to n times x raised to n minus 1. So, this is the formula. So, paano ba natin ginagamit yung power rule na meron tayo? Okay, for example, what if you're given y is equal to 5x raised to 7? Or just x raised to 7. Sige, x raised to 7. Anong gagawin natin? This is our technique. If you are getting the derivative of y is equal to x raised to 7, all you have to do is write down y prime here. So, this is the formula para makuha natin. Ibig sabihin, pag sinabi nating power rule, it deals with an exponent. Tatandaan natin, it deals with an exponent. Therefore, we bring down 7 kasi ang formula is n times x raised to n minus 1. Bring down 7, write down the equation which is x raised to 7, and then subtract 1 from the exponent. Therefore, simplify. Y prime now is equal to 7. X raised to what is 7 minus 1?
6 po.
6. And this is now the derivative of x raised to 7. Are we clear? Are we clear? Okay, next example. What is the derivative of y is equal to negative x raised to 4? What is the derivative of negative x raised to 4? Any volunteer, please raise your hand if you would like to answer. Please raise your hand po if you would like to answer. What is the derivative of y is equal to negative x raised to 4? Who would like to answer po? Yes, John Ree.
Yung magiging derivative po niya is
Yes.
y prime equals negative 4
Wait lang, John Ree.
x raised
Isa-isahin
to
natin. Isabihin mo sa akin yung bawat step. Therefore, it
Okay.
becomes negative. Bring down the exponent. What happens? It becomes negative.
Negative 4
Negative 4.
negative 4 po,
X.
sir.
And
Tapos
then,
bring down the yung exponent po is magiging magiging 4 minus 1
okay. Therefore, y prime is equal to negative 4.
x raised to 3 po.
X raised to 3. X raised to 3. Okay. Is this clear? Maliwanag po ba yung power rule natin?
Yes.
Okay, one more.
Yes po.
One more. Tatawag ako isa. Avon. Okay. What if you're given y is equal to x raised to negative 8? Avon, what if you're given is y is equal to x raised to negative 8? What is the derivative of y is equal to x raised to negative 8 using power rule?
Hello po, sir.
Yes po.
Sir, hindi pa ako siya. Sir, y is equals to negative 8.
Avon, hindi na siya y. Dapat siya na ngayon ay? Ano na siya dapat? Siya ay dapat
Y
na?
prime.
Y prime. Kasi derivative na siya. Y prime is equal to?
Negative 8x.
Negative 8x raised to?
Negative 8 minus 1 po.
Negative 8 minus 1. Simplify. Therefore, y prime is equal to?
Negative 8x over negative 9 po.
X. Negative 8.
X over negative 9 po.
Negative 8x over negative 9. Ganito ba?
Ay, raised to negative 9 po pala.
Raised to negative 9. Okay. So this is also correct. But remember, just like a simple function, we do not want our exponents to be negative. Okay. So therefore, we need to transform this equation in which we'll be able to express this that we do not have negative exponents. Therefore, what will be the answer if we do not want this negative 9 to be our exponent? Any volunteer? Paano magiging positive si negative 9? Paano magiging positive po si negative 9? Yes, Mr. Banal?
Negative 8 over x raised to 9 po.
Very good. This becomes negative 8 over x raised to 9. Pwede na natin dito lagay yung negative. Tatandaan ha, if we would like to express a negative exponent na maging positive exponent siya, kung nasa numerator siya, gagawin natin siyang denominator. Kung nasa denominator siya, gagawin natin siyang numerator. Okay, for example, what if I am given y is equal to 7 over x raised to negative 7? How do we transform this in which yung negative exponent ay magiging positive? Any volunteer who would like to answer, please raise your hand. Paano magiging positive ngayon yung exponent ni x? How do we express this? Therefore, this equation is equal to saan po equal? Para ma-express natin to in terms of positive exponent. Any volunteer po? Medyo bilisan natin, may 30 minutes na lang tayo before we end. Kailangan ma-discuss pa natin yung iba. Okay. Therefore, this is equal to? Yes, Mr. Macchio.
7x raised to 7 po.
Okay, therefore, this is now equal to 7x raised to 7. Are we clear? Are we clear po?
Yes po, sir.
Yes, sir.
Maliwanag po ba yun? Okay. So let's have another example. Okay. So what if we are now given a constant multiple theorem? Pag sinabi naman natin constant multiple, ibig sabihin may constant lang tayo na kasama ng variable natin. Just like this one. What if we're given y is equal to 5x raised to 7? Okay. So, i-apply pa rin natin yung natutunan natin sa power rule. Therefore, y prime is equal to bring down the exponent, which is 7, and then multiply that to the constant multiple, which is 5, and then copy the variable, and then subtract 1 from the exponent of the variable. Therefore, simplifying, this becomes y prime is equal to 7 times 5,
35 po.
35. X raised to 7 minus 1, 6. Therefore, this is now the derivative of y is equal to 5x raised to 7. And that is 35x raised to 6. Are we clear? Are we clear po? Ganun yung mangyayari if there is a constant. Okay? If there is a coefficient. Another example. Sige, pakisagutan nga po ito. What if you're given y is equal to 3, negative 3x raised to 5? What if you're given y is equal to 2x cubed? Okay nga, sige nga, I'm giving you 1 minute and then kung tapos ka na, please raise your hand para matawag kita if you would like to answer.
Sir, ano po yung una? Malabo po kasi.
Ano po?
Ano po yung unang given po?
Y is equal to negative 3x raised to 5. Maliwanag na po, Kayla? Tapos ito naman po ay y is equal to negative 2x cubed. Okay na po? Okay, for the first one, who would like to answer? The first one. Any other hand po? Yes, Mr. Angeles? Yes, Lan?
Hello po, sir. So, ito po yung sagot ko po sa derivative po ng negative 3x over to the power of to the fifth power po. So, una po natin gagawin is gawin po natin y prime yung y. Then, ang mangyayari po sa susunod is multiply po natin negative 3 times quantity 5 times x to the power of 5 minus 1 po.
Therefore,
Ang magiging derivative po ng negative 3x to the 5th power po is negative 15 x to the 4th power po.
okay, that is the correct answer. Nakuha po ba yung tamang sagot? Okay, that is our derivative of negative 3x raised to 5. Baba, exponent, multiply sa constant, mag-minus 1 dun sa exponent nung base natin. Okay, Kyla, what is the answer for the second one?
Ako po ba?
Yes po.
Kasi y prime equal, ibababa po yung exponent 3 times dun po sa constant yung 2. Tapos po x raised to negative 3 minus 1 po. Then
Simplify.
y prime equals 6x raised to 2 po.
Okay. So what if, tinanong ka naman, what is y double prime? Okay. Second derivative. So uulitin mo lang yung ginawa mo dun sa first derivative. So ang gagawin mo, ibababa mo si 2, imumultiply mo kay 6, isusulat mo si variable, magma-minus 1 ka ng exponent sa kanya. And this becomes y double prime is 2 times 6, that is 12, x raised to 1, which is just x. Are we clear? Maliwanag po?
Opo.
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So may tanong ako, what if you're now asked to get the derivative of x? Ano ba talaga yung derivative ni x? Okay, ano ba yung derivative ni x sa tingin nyo? Any wild guess? What is the derivative of x? What is the derivative of x?
1 po, sir.
1. Very good. Y prime, therefore y prime is equal to 1. Okay, tatandaan nyo na. Bakit? Kasi kunwari given ka, y is equal to 5x. What is the derivative of y is equal to 5x? Y prime is equal to... What is the derivative of 5x?
5 po.
5. Therefore, y prime is equal to 5. Okay. Tatandaan nyo palagi, the derivative of x with respect to x is just 1. Okay? Are we clear? Okay. Y is equal to 100x. What is the derivative of y is equal to 100x?
100.
100 po.
100. Therefore, y prime is equal to 100. If guys, if I am not mistaken, pinagawa ko kayo ng assignment kung maaalala siya. Sige, screenshot nyo muna para meron kayong lecture for this one. Sige, screenshot
Pwede kung kayo po mag-picture. Malabo po kasi sa akin. Sa akin po, hindi ko. Malabo po, sir.
Sir, malabo po.
In super labo.
Opo, sir.
Feeling ko mabagal yung internet ngayon.
Sir, kahit
Pero
po
sa
yung
akin
nasa
naman,
YouTube.
malinaw naman siya. Ano kaya nangyari? Kahit yung nasa YouTube malabo,
Yes po, sir.
tama po ba? Feeling ko maraming gumagamit ngayon. Ayan, nakalagay nga unstable yung internet. Okay, so siguro nagkakaroon ng problema sa internet. So magvi-video na lang siguro ako today tapos send ko sa inyo. Okay lang ba? Pasensya na, mabagal kasi internet ngayon. Para doon naman sa ibang examples na meron naman siyang exponent. Okay po? So that is how we get the derivative using power rule. So, cut ko na muna para medyo mabagal pala ang internet, hindi